Shave of the day. Today we used Shannon Soap's Barbershop with my Boti Joker handle with the horsehair knot in it, and the Yaqi tile razor with a Kai blade. First use. My aftershave splash was Shannon Soap's Barbershop, and we'll come back to that later. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the shave. What's a shave? There's no shave. I'm not shaving. It's Thursday morning here in Japan. Today's shave, Shannon Soaps, you can't go wrong. And her Barbershop, oh man, such a classic scent. You just can't go wrong with it. Lathers very easily. Doesn't take a whole lot of soap. Although I did load heavy this morning because past couple days I've had some difficult shaves. Day before yesterday, I used A&E Woods and Spices. Couldn't get it to lather. Yesterday, and hold on, let me backtrack a little bit. I thought maybe I hadn't used enough soap. And then yesterday, I used Parasso, and I loaded heavy, and I couldn't make a lather. It just wasn't working. And I use that same brush that I use with the Malu. So it's got to be the brush, which is that Boti Ice Soles handle with that Captain's Finest big, thick, what do you call it? The flathead knot. What's it called? The fan type. Really dense, really thick. That knot's probably going to take a lot of soap to build a lather, or it's just going to, hold it all on the inside. So anyway, today I went with the Boti Joker with my horsehair brush, my dependable horsehair. And I used Shannon Soaps, no problem at all. Loaded right up. So I'm gonna go with, it was the brush's fault. Now the Yaqi tile, that is basically, if you're not familiar with that razor, that's pretty much a dead-on copy of the Yates Winning. It's got that 30-degree angle already cooked into it. The one difference I noticed between the tile and the Yaqi is the tile is slightly adjustable because the handle fits down. There's like a little groove that the handle fits down into when you screw it in, and it'll catch at the beginning, and then you got maybe 2 or 3 more turns before it's all the way down. And on those turns, it's closing, so you can back that off a little bit and make a little more aggression to the razor, or efficiency, if you will. So I don't know if I've never seen anybody point that out. I wonder if Yaqi's even aware of that. I'm gonna talk to the lady at Yaqi about that and say, you might want to use that as a sale point. But yeah, every time I use that tile, I get a great shave. Very smooth, very efficient, very comfortable. And I paired it with a Kai blade today, which is arguably the sharpest blade on the planet, is the Kai. According to what Mark Zarady said, he was reading something where they were testing sharpness of blades, and Kai actually came out sharper than Feather. So there's that. Take that for what it's worth. Mark usually knows what he's talking about. We love Mark. We love Mark on the Mully Shaves channel. So anyway, so the shave went really well this morning. Now, other than that, oh man, we're already at 4 minutes. All right, well, these things, I don't like these things to run over too far. So let you guys kind of come in and talk for a little bit and then head out. There's not really much going on. My first lesson is canceled this morning because of the flu. Now, I was telling the guys this before that in Japan, in schools, it's not like in America. In America, the bell rings, the children disperse, they go to different classrooms. And sorry, and I know that's, junior high and high school, but here in Japan, the bell rings, the kids stay where they're at, and the teacher comes to the classroom. So, and that's all the way through to high school. Now, each year, kids may be shifted to another classroom, so there is that. But for the most part, these kids are with each other, especially if they stay in the same school from kindergarten, they're with each other, their entire school career. Tomoko's best friend. They've been friends since kindergarten. So there's that. My oldest friend is from junior high school. I just talked to him 2-3 days ago. So how old is your relationship with your oldest friend? Does that make sense? But that's not the question for today. I mean, if you want to answer that, please do. I am interested in knowing how long have you known your longest friend? Let's put it that way. My longest friend, I've probably known him, I think I met him when I was 6. But we didn't go to the same school. He's actually 3 years older than me. His mom and my mom are really good friends, and in turn, we were friends. And we still talk to this day. Yep. Good friend. Oh, man, that feels good. Ooh, that feels good. All right. Anyway, the question I'm going to leave you with today, fellas, is, do you match your soap and splash, or do you mix things up? For example, in my situation, I can't get a lot of splashes over here because of the alcohol. You can't ship them. So I'm kind of relegated to having match what I have with what I have. So for example, if I use, let's say A&E Malu, I'll pair that with maybe the Noble Otter Lone Star Splash. They're not so far apart. Anyway, all right, guys, I will leave you at that. You guys have a great rest of the night, and I guess we'll call that a shave. Y'all stay smooth.